This will disturb you. You may not sleep tonight.
The University of Georgia was able to carbon date resin from the Buga sphere, and it was dated at 12,560 years old.
March 17th, 2025, Buga, Colombia, 2:47 p.m. A metallic sphere tears through power lines and crashes into a farmer's field. The impact should have shattered it, leaving dents, cracks, something. But when investigators arrive, the sphere is perfect. Flawless. No seams, no welds, no joints, just impossibly smooth metal, etched with symbols that make linguists stop and stare. These aren't hieroglyphs, cuneiform, or any language we've ever seen. For months, the sphere sat in labs. Scientists threw everything at it. X-rays revealed 3 concentric shells nested like Russian dolls, with 9 microspheres suspended in between. At its center, a chip that defies identification. Then someone had a radical idea. What if we stopped thinking like humans? What if we let quantum AI take a shot? Quantum computers don't process information like your laptop. They don't rely on ones and zeros. They operate in superposition, exploring billions of possibilities simultaneously until the correct answer collapses into reality. When researchers at MIT fed the sphere's glyphs into their quantum AI system, something extraordinary happened. The symbols weren't random. They were equations. Equations that correspond to the fundamental constants of our universe. Planck's constant, the golden ratio, the fine structure constant, numbers that hold atoms together, sculpt galaxies, and spiral through seashells. The sphere wasn't speaking in words. It was speaking the language of reality itself. For classical computers, this would have been impossible. Pattern recognition failed. Neural networks trained on every known language came up empty. But the quantum AI, linked to IBM's Condor processor and Google's Sycamore quantum cloud, processed the data in ways humans couldn't comprehend. Within hours, the quantum AI began mapping patterns. The first sequence matched Planck's constant to 15 decimal places. The second revealed golden ratio spirals, the same patterns in DNA, hurricanes, and galaxies. Exact, precise, more accurate than our best instruments. Whoever made this sphere understood physics far beyond human capability. Then came the second layer. Numbers became frequencies. Resonance patterns emerged, patterns identical to gravitational waves detected by LIGO in 2015. The sphere's engravings matched black holes colliding billions of years ago. The third layer revealed orbital resonances, Jupiter's moons in perfect harmony, Saturn's rings maintaining their gaps, even exoplanets discovered last year. Some scientists called it a cosmic Rosetta Stone. Others, a tool. Dr. Sarah Chen from Caltech said bluntly, "If you wanted to store the operating system of space-time, this is how you do it." Simulations showed the sphere wasn't inert. The 3 nested shells create an electromagnetic bubble that bends light around itself. MIT calls it metamaterial cloaking, decades ahead of current technology. Light doesn't just bend, it spirals, creating interference patterns impossible with known materials. The microspheres amplify specific frequencies, acting like a quantum tuning fork. Certain resonances can create cascading effects, turning the sphere into a receiver, a transmitter, or possibly both. Caltech modeled what would happen if the sphere were fed its own encoded frequencies. The results were staggering. The virtual sphere generated tiny, measurable distortions in space-time. Aluminum and microspheres shouldn't do that, but the sphere does. This isn't just an object. It's a key, a tuning fork for reality, a device that stores physics rather than images. Then came the astronomical breakthrough. Dr. Lisa Park from Harvard overlaid the symbols on star maps. The matches were instant. Coordinates aligned with fast radio bursts. FRB 202203119RB, 202108007, and the loudest cosmic signals ever detected. One pattern pointed to empty space between Andromeda and Triangulum. The AI suggested something is there. Think about Voyager's golden record. Humanity sent out our music, math, and DNA sequences as a message. This sphere might be the same. An alien message in a bottle, carrying information and navigation, a galactic GPS for those advanced enough to read it. Jose Velasquez, the lead investigator, put it simply: we keep searching for radio signals from aliens. What if they don't use radio? What if they send spheres? Rumors of a second sphere surfaced last month in Japan. Smaller, 8 inches in diameter, different symbols, same impossible construction. If 2 exist, there are probably more. If scattered across Earth, they were placed deliberately. What could these spheres contain? Not just knowledge, but technology beyond our comprehension. Energy from quantum vacuum fluctuations, propulsion bending space-time, medical scanners seeing probability waves instead of tissue. The sphere shows physics beyond the standard model. Dark matter, dark energy, quantum gravity. Unlock even a fraction of this, and everything changes. The Colombian sphere exhibits impossible properties. Dead vegetation in a perfect circle for 30 feet. No radiation, no chemicals, just dehydration. Weight anomalies: 16 pounds on day 1, 22 pounds 2 weeks later. No material added, no chemical reaction, just mass appearing. One theory: the sphere interfaces with zero-point energy fields, pulling energy from the quantum foam. If that's true, it's not a message. It's a machine operating on the very machinery of reality. Here's what we know for certain. March 17th, 2025. Buga, Colombia. Power lines snap. Juan Velasco's field is struck. Grass dies in a perfect circle. A sphere 30 centimeters across, composed of 3 concentric shells, 9 floating microspheres, and a central chip that resists analysis. Mass fluctuates without cause. The symbols are universal constants, gravitational signatures, and coordinates. Quantum AI cracked the code. It revealed the source code of the universe carved into metal. Some experts are terrified. The Sanskrit chant videos of the sphere resonating at 432 Hz remain unverified. But simulations suggest certain frequencies could indeed create resonance cascades. NASA requested samples. Universities are competing for access. And inside Japan, a second sphere may be waiting. The implications are staggering. We could be standing at the edge of first contact with Type 2 civilization technology, the kind that harnesses entire stars. Either this is the most elaborate hoax in history, or it's proof we're not alone, and that whoever made these spheres understands reality at a level far beyond us. Think about it. A sphere in a Colombian field, dead grass in a perfect circle, gaining weight without explanation, housing universal constants more precise than our best equipment, encoding gravitational waves, black hole collisions, and stellar coordinates, including places where nothing is visible. The sphere is more than a discovery. It's a puzzle, a device storing the rules of the universe, perhaps a message, perhaps a key, perhaps a test. The symbols aren't a language, they're a blueprint. And the question we now face: are we ready for the answer? If you want to follow this story as it unfolds, if you want to see the second sphere decoded first, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Share your theories in the comments.